Hey everybody, my name is Cassandra Solano. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in the state of California and a conscious relationship coach. So I want to talk today about the number one sign that you are what's called overfunctioning in a relationship and how this actually can be hurting your relationship or keeping you in a relationship that is not the right relationship for you. So let's talk really quick about what is overfunctioning in a relationship. So we hear a lot that relationship should be 50-50, and then maybe you hear someone somewhere else, the relationship, it's not realistic to expect it to be 50-50. So what's really accurate here? So what I like to teach is that it's when we think about our relationship is a third entity. It's this unique thing that exists between you and your partner. So imagine that you and your partner are running a business together, like a paint shop and a brick and mortar, like actual store. And one of you is showing up on time every day. You're working 8 hours, you're staying until the store closes, and working with customers and know what the shop really needs. The other person comes in late, leaves early, maybe they don't even show up every day, but they still want to come and like collect their paycheck. They still want to come in and say, hey, we need to order neon paints. But the person that is there every day working knows that pastel paints are really hot right now. And do we think this is a recipe for success in a business? Probably not. Do we think this is a recipe for conflict in a business? Absolutely. And what we have is an example with this paint shop of what some of your relationships might be feeling like. One of you may be feeling like you're the one that is showing up to work every day, putting in the work, trying to communicate, trying to plan dates, trying to initiate sex, trying to talk about relationship issues, trying to improve the relationship, like blah, 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 and putting in all this effort. And you don't feel like that's being reciprocated because, again, there's you, there's your partner, and then there's the relationship or like the business, like the store in this example, which you each need to be pouring into. Yes, you take care of you. Your partner needs to take care of them. Like they're not responsible for your happiness. You're not responsible for their happiness. So you each do what you got to do to stay healthy, to find your own personal fulfillment, and then be in a place where you can like show up to work every day and put in your 50-50. Now, 50-50 isn't going to be like every day of the week. Sometimes somebody gets sick, somebody's lost a job, somebody's lost a family member, and are having a mental health challenge and are going through it. And the other person is going to need to step it up. But hopefully over time that's reciprocal, where it's not always one person that is overfunctioning or always showing up to the shop and not having that reciprocated. So a way to tell that you're overfunctioning is that you are worried if you stop doing everything that you're doing, that the relationship may fall apart. The relationship may not last. That is a huge, huge red flag that you're overfunctioning in the relationship. And to continue going on in a relationship like this, to continue to be the person that shows up to the paint shop every day and is doing the hard work is a recipe for burnout, for resentment, for you not getting your needs met and fulfilled. So what do? We have to take a step back. We have to have hard conversations and hold our partner accountable, ask for what we want and need lovingly and kindly, but also directly, saying, hey, like, you can't keep coming and getting your full check if you're not willing to put in more. I need you to show up on time. I need more effort from you. Otherwise, this business is going to go under. And I'm not saying we start threatening tomorrow to break up with somebody, but we need to start having these conversations and naming these things. And maybe the person that you're in a relationship with like doesn't know or doesn't realize that this is happening, or maybe you have been happily overfunctioning and doing everything for so long that they just think that that's what a relationship is. But if you're not happy, if you're feeling burnt out, resentful, afraid that if you stop doing what you're doing or the relationship will not last, that the business will go under. These are huge signs that you are over functioning in your relationship. So let me know if you have any questions about this. It can be very, very scary to look at this, to look at the underlying relationship dynamics, because unfortunately, sometimes it does mean as we start to back off, as we start to state our needs, as we start to say what we want, what we deserve, that we realize this is not a great business partner and this is not working. But I want to offer that isn't it better to figure this out now than 10 years from now? Or maybe you've already been in your relationship for 10 years. Do you want to wait another 10 years to figure this out? This is really, really hard stuff. Really hard stuff. And I couldn't go through this process without getting support. So I really want to encourage you, if this is something that you're struggling with, if you're identifying as somebody who's overfunctioning, to reach out and get support to help you navigate this process. It's going to involve a lot of breaking lifetime cycles and patterns of showing up this way. Maybe this is the dynamics you saw in your parents or caregivers relationship growing up, or it's how you adapted to a dysfunctional or toxic home growing up by being the overfunctioning person. But you deserve more. Like, you deserve more. So I love you and I'm here for you, and I will talk to you later. Okay, guys? Take care.